Make today iconic.
What is up, guys? It's Upcome Sports here with a Chicago Bulls throwback realistic rebuild. What if Derrick Rose never got injured? I'm gonna show you guys the clip that I'm talking about. Derrick Rose here with a nasty ACL injury, pretty much ruining and ending his career up until last season when he had a pretty big comeback. But if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and leave a comment. Also, if you're new to the channel, for my realistic rebuilds, I do use Trade Override to make my trades. Why I do this is to make it more realistic. I can make my own trades that have been happening in the past in the NBA, or that I think could happen based on what a team needs and what it values as an asset. So basically, I'm going to explain all the trades I do, at least the big ones, so I'm not going to be cheating or anything like that. It just makes it more realistic. But here is the 2010-2011 Chicago Bulls roster. Derrick Rose, I believe he was just coming off of his MVP season, and he had a contract extension, a huge one. Luol Deng on this team, Carlos Boozer, Joakim Noah, Taj Gibson on the Bulls, Kirk Heinrich, Kyle Korver back in his prime. So we've got some shooters on this team, not too bad, not too bad. We also have the GOAT, Brian Scalabrine, but for the draft, what I'm going to be doing is using this historic draft classes from 2K. They're not the best, but the best that I could find. And I'm going to be using storylines just to mix it up a little bit. So the draft could change. Kemba could end up being a bust or something like that. Kyrie could be a bust. Anyone can be a superstar. Stuff like that just makes it a little bit more interesting. Also, player mentorship. Derrick Rose is going to be mentored by Ronnie Brewer. Not really anyone else that is too young on this team. So if you guys don't know what this feature is, young guys can be mentored by older guys, teach them their badges, which is also pretty cool. So here's the rotation for the Bulls. Derrick Rose obviously getting the most minutes. Kyle Korver is going to start. Deng, Boozer, Noah, and then the bench is actually really solid. So we don't really have too much youth on this team, which I kind of want to fix through the draft, but the coaches are not accurate. Sorry about that. So at the All-Star break, it looks like Derrick Rose is going to be an All-Star starter, and he's the team captain, so that is pretty cool. And at the trade deadline, we're going to see we are the #1 seed in the East, above the Celtics, above the Dwight Howard Magic, above the Hawks, so that is really good. A lot of good teams in the East at this point. So for this season, Russell Westbrook, kind of early for him to be winning MVP, but the rookies are really off because, yeah, it's just 2K and nothing's going to be perfect, but the rookies are not going to be accurate at all. So rookie of the year, all of that doesn't really matter. All NBA third team for Derrick Rose. Really good numbers, actually really good numbers. I like his passing as well. Did not expect that, but second seed in the East. We did drop off a little bit, but the Celtics are pretty good. They got the big three: Paul Pierce, KG, and Rondo. Actually, big four, and Ray Allen. But Derrick Rose, we saw his numbers. Kyle Korver, 18 a game, not too bad. Everyone else was solid as well. Team stats on the season: offense 4, and on defense also 4. Carmelo Anthony and the Knicks are giving us the work right now. We're down 3-2. We did tie it up, and we come back, winning 2 in a row. So not too bad. It was kind of a bad start as the 2 seed, but Derrick Rose came through in that game 7. Melo with 22, not bad. And in round 2, we're down 1-0 to the Dwight Howard Magic. We tie it up 1-1. 2-1 now. We steal one on the road. 2-2. All right, very competitive. And we go up 3-2. Can we close it out in 6? Game 7 again. Back-to-back game 7s. Not coming easy, but we do get the win. Kyle Korver with 30 points here. D Rose with 12 assists. And Dwight Howard, 27 and 17. Not bad. Jameer Nelson. In the conference finals, top 2 teams facing off. We're playing the Celtics. We lose game 1. Lose game 2. Lose game 3. Are we going to get... We get swept. Oh, my. We didn't even put up a fight. Derrick Rose with a nice game. Kyle Korver showing up. Luol Deng. What the...
Boy, if you don't...
Luol, we're already starting this. We're already starting to regress. Okay. Yeah, this team's not even that good. Paul Pierce is like really old. So it looks like the Celtics and the Suns are going to go at it in the finals. Don't know how this Celtics team is even that good, but they are, and they win the finals. Paul Pierce, finals MVP. Here in the draft lottery, I did not put in the new draft rules because obviously they didn't have them back then. But we do have the Raptors pick from a previous trade. Make sure to give us that pick. And here for the first official trade of this video on the way to a championship. Carlos Boozer is making quite a bit of money, 15 mil for 3 years. I mean, it's not that much, and he's still pretty solid, but we're going to trade him to the Kings to trade up in the draft. See if someone falls to us at 16, move up 6 spots. The Kings here obviously need a power forward. They've got complete garbage there, so... And with the 16th pick in the draft, we're going to select Tobias Harris. He does fall to us. A small forward / power forward. Obviously now he plays for the Sixers, but we do get him. Very versatile, so I do like him. And we're also going to give Chandler Parsons a second chance. Small forward out of Florida. We all know what he did on the Rockets. Not so much on the Grizzlies and other teams, but we'll give him a second shot. Here is the roster for the Bulls. Pretty much the same, just trying to build some more through the draft. I did extend Kirk Heinrich to a 3-year deal. Wasn't asking for too much money. And then everyone else is pretty much the same. Signed some veteran guys. Marcus Camby, Ish Smith is actually a young guy. But yeah, this is the rotation. Derrick Rose again getting a lot of minutes. So hopefully our young guys progress. Tobias Harris eventually is going to be the starter. And Taj Gibson, I do like him starting now. Of course, 2K doesn't fix their game, but... At the All-Star break, D-Rose again on the All-Star team. Probably would have made a lot of these had he not got injured. Actually, definitely would have. What am I talking about? At the trade deadline, checking out how we're doing. Number 4 seed in the East, not as good as last season, but obviously the chemistry did go down with that Carlos Boozer trade, so we'll try to get up into the top 3. Expect LeBron to win more of these MVPs in a row, because he's just dominant at this point, prime LeBron. But Tim Duncan, we saw defensive player, Eric Spoelstra, coach of the year, and All-NBA second team Derrick Rose, not bad. Around the same numbers, a little bit down in scoring, but we will take that. No one else on any of the teams. And checking out the standings, we did finish as the 4 seed, so we did not improve, but at least we did not fall. We're playing the Raptors in the first round. DeRozan, Jose Calderon, Amir Johnson, not a good team at all. We should beat them easily. And yeah, here you guys see the stats. Tobias, not a bad rookie season at all. Team stats on offense, we were still top 10. On defense, still top 10. First round of the playoffs here against DeMar DeRozan and the Raptors. Can we get this done? Up 2-0. 2-1 now. 3-1. Can we win in 6 now? We do win in 6. But we have to play the Heat. Come on. DeRozan with 27. Not too much help on that team. D-Rose with 17 assists. Alright. Come on, why do we have to play the Heat in the second round, bro? Come on. Alright, we get a game. 1-1. 2-1. Okay. 2-2. Okay, 2-2. Okay, D-Rose. And we lose in 6. At least it was competitive. I thought we were going to get swept, but D-Rose and Kyle Korver with 27. Alright. Yeah, this team is just too good. Dwayne Wade, LeBron. JJ Barea dropped 27? What the... So we got a finals rematch, redo, whatever you want to call it here between the Heat and the Mavericks. And we'll see what happens. And the Heat get some revenge here. And they sweep LeBron James finals MVP. Draft lottery time. And it looks like the Hornets have... No, the Nets get the number 1 pick. Bucks at 2. And this is the 2012 draft. So kind of surprising. We actually land Jay Crowder here at the 27th pick out of Marquette, 6'6". Very versatile defender. Can also hit the 3 ball, so nice 3 and D guy. Yo, we have a chance to sign some big-time free agents. Kevin Love. There's a bunch of big men that we can sign. Like, we just need to clear like $2 million in cap. So I'm gonna be making this trade with Charlotte. They need some wing help. So we clear some cap. They get some wings. Let's go. We get Kevin Love on the team. He's decided to sign with us in free agency. Almost a 20-point per game scorer. Can shoot the 3-ball. Not really going to play defense, but we've got other guys for that. So he's going to help us out a ton. And we also had a chance to sign Brook Lopez. But I forgot to mention I did have to renounce the rights on Taj Gibson to sign Kevin Love. But, I mean, that's definitely manageable. But I did give Kevin Love $20 million over 4 seasons, over $20 million every season. So he's going to be getting paid, him and D-Rose. And D-Rose is going to be up for a max extension, probably a super max. So we're kind of getting strapped on money, but we got to get this team going at some point. We do got to upgrade shooting guard. We're going to start Livingston for the defense right now. At the All-Star break, Derrick Rose is again an All-Star, but no Kevin Love. Kind of surprising. He is playing pretty well, though. And here at the trade deadline, once again, 4 seed again. I mean, we're not really improving, but we did make another big signing. So, again, the chemistry. By next season, we should be hitting on full gear. Yep, I knew it. LeBron's going to win MVP for the next 37.5 years in a row. Chandler Parsons, Rookie of the Year. Okay. Looks like Charlotte got a good deal out of that. Johnny Flynn still in the league. Alright. And D-Rose, All-NBA first team. Around the same numbers, but I guess we had a better record. So, no one else. Kobe's still in the league. Alright, Kobe, I see you. And checking out the standings. 3 seed. I mean, not great, but still pretty good. And we will play the Wizards in the first round. They have John Wall, Klay Thompson. That's a pretty deadly duo right there. And team or player stats on the season. Kevin Love did improve his numbers, so I do like that. Kyle Korver. I did have to start Kyle Korver because Sean Livingston was not doing good at all. On offense, we were pretty average. Wow. First round here in the playoffs. Can we get it done? We do have home court. We win game 1. Lose game 2, though. That's a big one. 2-1, we win in Washington. 3-1 now. Can we close it out in Chicago? We do win in 5 games. D-Rose and K-Love showing out the duo. Taj Gibson on the Wizards. That's pretty cool. But he came up short. Also, Jordan Crawford. Yep. Round 2, we're playing the 2-seeded Hawks with Al Horford, Jeff Teague, Josh Smith. Pretty good team here. We do win game 1 on the road. 1-1, we split the series. 2-1, okay, we take the advantage. 2-2, gonna be very competitive with these guys. 3-2, we're up though. And is it gonna be another game 7? Yep, game 7. Come on, bro. Another game 7 and we lose. Al Horford with 20. Jeff Teague with 20. I mean, yeah, they're a pretty good defensive team, so. Kevin Love showing out. Kyle Korver hitting his shots. Derrick Rose, not the best game in the world. Neither Tobias. Thunder and the Magic in the finals. And the Thunder have Westbrook, Harden, and KD, so they're going to be a really good team. They're probably going to win here, and they do. Westbrook with the finals MVP, showing that he can win, but with Kevin Durant, of course. Will D-Rose ever win a championship? Will the Thunder become the next dynasty? Watch part 2 to find out. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe and leave a comment on the road to 400 subscribers.